This is how I found and made over the vintage cake topper of my dreams. After a quick search on eBay and Etsy, I realized that there's not a ton of options online when it comes to vintage cake toppers, especially if you're looking for something specific. So I went to my local antique mall and I stumbled upon this cutie. Luckily, there was a ton to pick from, and I thought that this one looked the most like my husband, and I knew I could DIY a little makeover on the bride to make her look more like me. They also had the most simple outfits. I liked that her dress was just really classic. The first thing I did was take it apart. I took all that wiring and tulle off. It just felt kind of dirty and dusty, and I didn't want all of that going on. I really wanted just to focus on the bride and groom. I also took off her veil and her skirt. There was like a tulle overlay on both of those that just felt really gross to put on top of a cake without being clean or new. Next, I found this little dachshund figurine on miniatures.com. I really wanted to incorporate our dog Franklin into our day, so I thought this was the perfect way to do that. Franklin is dappled and this little figurine is not, and I wanted it to look a lot like Franklin, so I ordered some paint pens from Amazon and got to work. This part was really just a lot of trial and error. At one point I wiped him completely off because it did not look right. I eventually got to a point where it looked more like him. Then I used the paint pens to make the bride blonde. I forgot to film the last step, but it was adding new fabric for the skirt and veil. I just got some new tulle and attached those with hot glue. It ended up looking so cute, and I'm literally going to keep it forever.